our topic is that Indian education system. So we know very well that what's the Indian educational system in an ancient time and nowadays. So we have to do a topic discussion. Okay, so first of all, we will do introduction because you all are new for our audience. So we will introduce ourselves and one by one we will give our thought, whatever we want to think that, yeah, this is a good and this is not a good for us and which type of activities must be changes in our Indian education system. Okay, so we could start from a Komal ma'am.
Okay. Hello, guys. Good morning. And yes, I am Komal Hirani, and I am connecting with you from Gujarat State in Rajkot City. And I am homemaker, mother of one son. And yes, I am running a YouTube channel. My channel name is Introvert Buzz. And yes, I have completed Master of Commerce in Accountancy. That's all about me. Thank you.
Yeah. So I wanted to know something, ma'am. What do you think about our Indian education system?
Okay. So, for my perspective, I think the Indian education system is quite good rather than the foreign countries' education. And here is a one, I want to say, like, here is a one required, like, we have to implement, practical knowledge. In our Indian education, theoretical knowledge is more increasing. Uh, yes. So, I think practical knowledge is more required. We have to implement those system in our education system. But nowadays teachers are a little bit aware and our government also aware. So I think they started this system, but here is also more required, I think. And nowadays I don't know why, but students are a little bit crazy to go outside for the studies. uh, why people are doing these such things, I don't know why. But I think here they get less pay scale. That's why they go. That's why they goes for the countries for the studies abroad. I think so because my brother-in-law is in Australia. So he told me like here is their degree is quite important. Foreign countries degree is quite important rather than the Indian countries degree. But the education system is quite good. Indian education system is good rather than the foreign countries education. He told me. But the point is that like if we have an Indian country degree, so I think we can't get more pay scale. I don't know why it's happened. So if you know anyone can know about this, if you want to say something.
Okay. So sure, Tanuja.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Tanuja and I belong from Bhopal and I am a working professional and a YouTuber. Yeah, that's all about me. So if I come to the topic, so according to me, Indian education system is not too good as compared to other countries. Because I feel like that in India, we are just focusing on theoretical part, not on practical part. I have observed in so many schools, like in government and private also, they are just focusing on theoretical knowledge. They are not just telling the students that where we are going to use those knowledge in the practical way. But in other countries, they are focusing on practical things. They are upgrading their skills and they are engaging the students in the creative things, not only on the like kitabi knowledge. So they are
Yeah.
not just doing this thing. So according to me, Indian education system should be changed. And yeah, government is doing lot of things to change these things, but still we are lag behind with other countries. Like you already know, like USA and like Switzerland are the best education system as compared to our India. So in government schools also, like we don't have such kind of facilities, I think. If I'll talk about MP, so in the government school there are no such kind of facility. We have lack of technology in schools. That if I'll talk about the foreign countries, they have advanced technology they are using to deliver a best knowledge to their students. And most of the people wants to study from the abroad. Why? Because they feel like that their education system is as good. Or one more thing I would like to add, like I have heard in USA, first to eight standard, this study is mandatory and free. But in our in India, there is no such kind of facility. Some people are studying if they have money, and some poor people are not able to do this thing. So yeah, this is my point of view on this.
Yeah, really amazing thing. So, Sandhya ma'am, what do you think about our Indian education system?
So first of all, very good morning to all of you, and thanks for giving me this opportunity to give my points of view here. And as you uh, know, my name is Sandhya Tiwari, and I am situated in Thane, Maharashtra. And earlier I was a teacher. Now I am completely homemaker. And these days only my hobby is pursuing enhance my communication skills. So that's all about me. And as you mentioned, Tanuja, I think Indian education is a very good education. Of for further study, if you want to go abroad, master's degree is better than Indian degree, Indian education.
Mhm.
But basic knowledge till first to 12th. Here in India, education system is very good, and now day by day, India is improving their education system. And here is no doubt in earlier method, as we called that Gurukul. I
Yeah,
have visited Indore recently last month, and I visited Krishna's gurus. I forget his name,
Mhm.
and very closely I observed that all kinds of education and practical knowledge, as you mentioned, you both,
Mhm.
and it is very true. Practical knowledge means it's give you many opportunities, and whole education system is in practical knowledge, but it is not possible if you talk about Gurukul. So in Gurukul, they teach you teamwork, they teach you cooking, they teach you how to involve in political, what is the uh, Rajasi That, I
yeah,
don't know how to say,
Mhm.
and they teach you how to survive in our family, how to respect their gurus, all kinds of things. And overall, this education make you a good human being and a good leader, good
Mhm.
political leader, good king. So I am very satisfied with that education, and I think it should be allowed in the school also. And it is all those kinds of activity provided by the school, but they are not much disciplined in our time. When we go to the school, there is also stitching, embroidery, all kinds of activities are there. But government should be little strict with that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So just Indian education system is too good. If you talk about foreign country and other country, here is 12th till 12th, first to till 12th, it is too good. But if you want to your master degree, that is good in foreign country, because you know good scientists in our India, hard worker is in India. India has lots of knowledge, you know.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
but we
just to
it's the good students because they are going other countries.
yeah, right.
other countries people comes in India for their education.
Come India back. No, they doesn't like because
They,
whenever they, whenever anyone go up for abroad, so I think for Indian like rules and regulation, pollutions, infrastructures are little bit poor, so they don't want to come again back India. I don't know why it's happened, and I seen so many people.
but
They told me.
but nowadays in my child, younger son is pursuing his MBA. He had told me, Mom, these days foreign education system is like Indian education system. No,
Mhm.
Yeah,
because
sometimes it's similar. in a multiple
Yes.
times. Just like we are also following the foreign books, foreign syllabus, and they also follows our just like a Charak Samhita. There is a many different types of health take cures and health issues problems. So many different types of surgeries, foreign cultures text from in our country books. Yeah, so Sumana ma'am, what do you think about our Indian education system?
Actually, I don't have too much idea. I am from totally Bengali medium, and so that's why
Oh,
I don't have too
so
much.
Bengali
I
is totally included in the India. Don't worry about it. So whatever you know about in West Bengal, so you may also include it
but
here because
but
we,
yeah.
yeah,
But I will say nowadays India is too much improving. Because of that, now we can compare with NASA to Bangalore. That what the name SA,
yeah,
that now I comparing, okay, all they are all in Indian. Now that launch that yeah, what I say, I have forgot that name currently. So they are all are Indian. And if you compare that NASA also, they are also Indian is there in their
But
institution. But
scientist,
here back
Indian
scientists,
scientist
Indians,
work.
here totally that Indian, only Indian, not any other country. They are all scientists are Indian. So think about that, who is better than others country. Always
Good.
I think Indian is too much good intelligent. Intelligence is only for Indian. They can do anything, but yes, we are our that economic system was very poor, not at first, that is true, that we are very intelligent, our everyone, because of uh, think about in that time, first time, we always that time no one that can read, only for hearing, that told that Shruti, I mean, only for hearing they can remember about everything. That time when student life is Gurukul, what you say that time,
yeah.
only remember only after hearing. That time not writing is not started, but so that I think student always good in Indian. And if our education system is poor, then how they can too much that grateful work. So I think not, our basic level is not bad. I think basic level is very good, then they can go abroad. If it is not good, then how they can go abroad? They will not allow there. So it is
So
my opinion, our education system is totally good.
yeah,
Okay,
really
I'll
amazing, ma'am. Sumana ma'am, you told very good thing. So I would like to tell you, so you know very well that my name is Arju and I am from Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. So apart from an education, what did I have completed? So let's come back to the point. So my point of that Indian education system is not a good. Why? So I would like to explain you that just like a structured and the summarized syllabus, whatever which is included in our 20th century. So just it's going on our 21st century. Just I'm a mechanical engineer. So few points I would like to tell you. I'm a mechanical engineer and in an advanced way, we were learning only the basic of the IC engine, carburetor, gears on the basis of the 20th centuries. But you know, in a now 21st centuries, nobody use and no companies use a carburetor in their car. So why our educational system is good? I'm a mechanical engineer, so mechanical engineer works is a invent something new and inventing some good point, good thing. But no, we are not doing these things. So that's why in our India, engineers' quality is not a good as compared to foreigners. We are making it just like a bridge. So we have to use a foreign technologies. But because our technology is not a good, if you are learning that 1 to KG 1 to 12th class. So this is a common way. It is a very common thing. Whatever you want to, this is the only learning of how to talk, how to communicate, how to handle the situation. But actual education is the after the 12th, when you are entered in a graduation. Then you learn lots of things. Yeah, how to conduct these things. Albert Einstein has given one more thing. Don't judge a piece by its ability to just like a climb on the tree. So, in our India, students judge on the basis of the single exam, same syllabus, same test, on the single basis of the paper. So it's not a good. If you would like to become a painter, you wanted to become a engineer, scientist, and a singer. But in your family, nobody allow you to become a singer.
Yes.
If you are a student just studying that, and if your daughter and your kids is telling that, Mama, I wanted to become a actor, TV actor, you will beat her and him. Huh? You would like to become a doctor, a actor. Huh? Let's
But
study and become
India
engineer,
is
doctor.
changing. Nowadays, every field is equal for girls and boys. Almost I have seen this.
Ma'am, parents doesn't allow. They go through the cross the limits. Just like Komal Hirani, ma'am. Sons is telling that, Mama, I wanted to become a YouTuber. So she told him, no, it's not possible. You must study. If you will not go to school, I will punish you. Am I right, ma'am? If
No,
your son will not go to
Yes.
school, in future,
you
I'm
know,
not talking about in future, just
side,
nowadays. If your son
side
will not go to school, you will teach him. It's true. Everyone does.
So, Komal,
And
I,
yes.
I want to know your point of view on this topic.
yes, sure.
Okay. For my point of view, like quality of education is more required. It's very mandatory for all of us. So
Mhm.
I think, Arju, I want to say, like, the
Yeah.
first you have to focus on your study, and then after, yeah, this is a art. This is a art. This is a skills. If you want to do, then you can do. But this is a, if you like in the weekend time, Saturday, Sunday is good for you. If you want to spend, some time on
Ma'am,
a
it's
YouTube.
required time. Missionary people made a pyramid, which is a
Yes,
pyramid on the ancient time. You can't enter a single hair in their pyramids. Why? They were possible that on their skills. So they were used their skill on the particular work. They need some time. That was not a very single day work,
Arju,
but
you
they
are
did.
right. Sorry to interrupting you. You are right. But if he has enthusiasm and he take interest, so instead of playing games, if he want to do simultaneously, he does his study and he wants to do. So better than that, stopping him, you should force him to do that because that is a skill. And if simultaneously you study, he
Yeah.
does his study proper way, it
Hmm.
doesn't matter whether he is
Ma'am,
going to.
book is knowledge never give you good skills. If you are learning, you can learn English through the books.
Yeah,
It's
I want
a
to
very
add
easy way.
one more point.
Yeah.
Like in schools, in private or government, both schools, teacher are focusing on like students should gain more marks. They are focusing on
Yeah.
marks and they are just bounded to complete the syllabus. Like you have to complete this much of syllabus and you have to achieve more marks so you would be good student. But it is not completely true. If you have good marks and you are achieving that much of marks, so you would be a good student and you will become better person in life, because
Yeah.
we
Student
are
just doing a
focusing on
single
bookish knowledge
single
only.
performance of their paper.
Yeah, and
Yeah. On
syllabus
the
are
basis of the paper,
same.
you can't judge the student skills. Really, Tanuja, you are saying absolutely right. I'm totally agree with you.
Yeah, I have seen these things. So or if I'll talk about the English part, so in most of the school, like they are English medium school, but they are not speaking everything in English. So most of the students are not able to speak English properly, even they are
Yeah.
studying in English medium school. So why it is so? If it is English medium school, so they should proper like they should speak English. Even teacher and all the faculty members should speak English, then only student will be able to speak English. Am I correct?
And in our education system, reservation system is going
But
on. No,
in this
no
scenario,
countries this happens. Reservation
in
system, what's reservation
in
system?
this scenario, Tanuja, we are last generation maybe. We get education like that system, but nowadays in your generation it is increases, and you are learning this language because of this education system. Net education system is provide you while sitting at home. You are learning this language. You are getting computer knowledge, many kinds of courses. So
Yeah,
if
but it
you
is secondary part. In school or college, we didn't get this much of environment. Even I
Yeah,
have done engineering, but that time I was not able to speak English. Why? Because there was no such kind of environment. Because
yeah,
even faculty members are not speaking everything in English. So that is the main reason. So it's my
in
personal choice that I am learning English from outside. So why I am not able to speak in English, school or college?
Yeah.
But
Arju?
education is another thing. I think language and education is totally another thing. Knowledge is always good for our country. Every if you studied to 1 to 12, that time you can get too much knowledge for everything, every subject. You can get knowledge about history. You can get knowledge about geography, every science. You can get knowledge that English is just a language. This is true. Our
ma'am, the language is required for our
just
education system. Your all books are available in a market in English language. You are doing engineering, you are doing a doctorate. So your all books are available in market in English language. So why you don't know English language? That's our
but
education system.
it is not completely possible for any many kinds of kinds of students comes to the school, and they all are have no atmosphere. It doesn't mean you are good at
Ma'am,
writing and
school is also atmosphere. In your school, you are not getting atmosphere. So where would you like to get an atmosphere?
This is the first place where you are learning something.
Yeah.
yes, but
so
we
in that time
we
also
also
English is too good.
study Sanskrit. I also study Sanskrit, but still I am not able to speak Sanskrit. So same, that is not our first language, na?
Yes,
Yes.
Our
nowadays we are
our
that
is
converse
not
in English. Everything is English.
parents, our
Yeah. Just
living
apart
area,
from English,
all
many different things.
situation.
Apart from English, many different things are possible that you are studying, you are a software engineer, you are an engineer, but you don't know how to operate a computer. You know,
Yes,
school
exactly.
students don't know how to operate the computer. If you are doing a doctorate, you will go to the hospital and then you will learn how to do operation. Before the time, you don't know. Really.
Yes, absolutely right. So if
Yeah,
I'm not
and you
only
know,
talking about English part, for example,
like,
whatever things you are learning in school, so you really don't know how to use in a practical way. For example, we people are doing the study, but still we are struggling to get a job because we are not having the practical knowledge of that. So it may be the reason.
yeah, and it harsh truth, ma'am. Uh, reservation system
Well, knowledge
is
is, yeah.
a silent killer in Indian education. Reservation system is a silent killer. You know why? You belongs to unreserved category. You never get an admission in a good college. Why? It happens many times. So we can't force it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
So you are saying absolutely right. Some points are good in our Indian education system. I'm also agree with you. Just like how to respect to the teachers and how to give the obligation. So many different things is good. But apart from these things, just like about the technologies and engineering sectors, this is not a good thing in Indian education. Everybody goes, only people are only one goal. I have to get a job. I have to get a job. They don't want to do different things. Just like they want to start their startup. Nobody wants. If you are learning, if you are studying, so only your one purpose is that you wanted to get a job.
yeah, right.
Simple.
So
Yeah.
I want to hear, guys, when
Yeah.
you study in school and there is going on a period of singing on while computer class. So that time your teacher will teach you how to operate the computer. But
Ma'am, ma'am,
to be
Indian government provides some money for
to be
computer.
honest, to
Doesn't
be
do,
honest,
but teacher
you
doesn't do
apply,
this activity.
you applies those same things for practically at home, because we are the child that time. So both is responsible, our parents and our education system both. Just they give you bookish
Oh,
knowledge, but you don't have practice of that. That's the reason you are not able to operate, because anyhow
on
we
your time, ma'am. Yeah, sure.
anyhow you get good knowledge of bookish knowledge. You just pass the want to pass the exam, but you don't focus on practically. Just they teach you method, but you don't practice. So maybe that's the
Yeah,
reason.
ma'am, uh, in our Indian education system, nobody practice that. Actually, you are just studying in a school, so teacher doesn't provide extra classes. They doesn't provide their personal time for these.
Okay,
Nobody will give you particular time for it. So
I
that's
don't have
why,
that really.
yeah. And
Really, I don't.
in our Indian education system, government provide money for the good benches, computer system. But in schools, where is this? I don't know.
Yes, absolutely right. In government school, even they don't have the marker board or something like that. I don't know
Yeah,
about now, but my time it was not there, so I
yeah,
can relate it. Yeah, maybe it is improving, and we can do lot of things, and government can also do lot of things to improve this thing.
Tanuja, this part I also can relate.
yeah.
You,
Yes.
yes, I have
Yeah,
faced
ma'am,
this.
would you like to tell something about our Indian education system, whatever you know very well that?
Yeah, according to me, it is a good because if I talk about the previous time, so it was
Hmm.
not too much improvement that time. If I'm talking about the government school, there are no lot of facilities available. Most of all in UP board, they teach only for the students. But I'm talking about also teachers teaches not well. They provide the study to the children's well, but nowadays people are aware about the education, and parents also want to give the proper education to their children. So CBSE board and UP board also they want to recognize that. So nowadays lots of development in their in that school. So nowadays we can talk about the development technology is more developed. So
Bye, everyone.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good
Bye
day.
by
bye.
Yeah, have a nice day, everyone. Good night.